All right, this thing is recording. Let's do it. Greetings, y'all. Welcome to 773 Oracle and Tarot. It's your girl, Chi-Town Ronnie, here to give the Tarot Bites, the collective, the vibe tribe. That is you, my little babies, your emotional and spiritual forecast for this fine day of Thursday, February the 26th. Oh, Lord, I almost forgot. In the year of our Lord 2026, is she giving? She's giving. She's giving. All right, y'all. All right. We got it. We got it going on. All right. So listen, y'all. Welcome to Mercury Retrograde. Welcome to Mercury Retrograde. We knew it was coming. Welcome to Mercury Retrograde. My mutable signs. Yeah, my mutable signs. You all need to take heed. I'm gonna get into that in just a minute. Y'all are seeing my shuffle. Hold on, let me get up in here. Y'all saw my shuffle. Y'all are seeing my pull. We're gonna put these cards up, and we're gonna get into it in just a second. All right. Ah, shit. All right. You saw them? All right, I'm going to put them right here. All right, y'all. So let's get into this. Mercury retrograde for 3 weeks. We got things going on. So the moon entered Cancer. Cancer is the moon's domicile. When the moon is home, her, emotions run deep. Intuition sharpens. Sleep is usually stronger. And your dreams, they get more vivid. Yeah, when the moon is in her house, that's what happens. This is nurturing. This is protective energy. The moon wants comfort. It wants safety. It wants emotional truth. But at the same time, Mercury is stationed retrograding in Pisces. This is key. Mercury rules the mind. It rules communication. It rules perception. Retrograde means to slow down, to revisit, review. Pisces, here's where it gets messy. Pisces blurs the lines between logic and emotion. So I say all that to say this. We have deep feelings, slowed thinking, and emotional fog. That's the combination for messiness. Things can get messy. So you might fall asleep fine, but then wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning and your mind is going to be racing. You're going to be replaying something that you said. You're going to be second guessing a decision. You're going to be feeling random feelings of anxiety. You're going to be carrying guilt over shit that passed. Feeling guilt with things that you didn't deal with at the time. I'm spreading my tarots because I got a feeling that my tarots are going to tell me what I need to decipher this conjunction. So yeah, Pisces doesn't let you think without feelings. Pisces does not let you think without feelings. So every thought is going to hit you in your chest. And because this is the very start of the Mercury retrograde, this isn't just a one-night thing. It's beginning of a 3-week period of reflection, of remembrance, and of mental revisiting. But let me say this, y'all. Reflection is not the same thing as self-attack. That's what we're not going to do. The moon in Cancer makes everything personal. Mercury retrograding in Pisces makes everything emotional. So yeah, your mind is going to be very loud. But don't let one thought run a full-blown storyline. Do not let one thought turn into a full-blown storyline. You don't need to solve tomorrow at 3 a.m. You don't need to rewrite, yesterday in your head. You don't need to assume you messed everything up. This energy is about review. It's not about self-sabotage. That's the most important. We're not self-sabotaging in this retrograde. Again, pause, journal it, let it breathe. Clarity, listen, clarity comes from stillness, not panic. So the mutable signs, like I said, these signs are going to feel it the most because Pisces is very mutable energy. So Pisces, yeah, this sign is you. This is personal. Your thoughts, your voice, your decisions, all under review. You thinking who you are and how you communicate. Geminis, Mercury is your ruler. So when it goes into retrograde, you're going to feel it. Career decisions, career direction, your public image, long-term goals could feel unclear. But slow down before you make any kind of big moves, okay? My Virgos, you ain't out of this. My Virgos, you ain't out of this. You all are opposite of Pisces. So this is going to hit your relationships axis. Old conversations, old partners, old patterns could come up to resurface. It's about how you communicate in close connections. And my Sagittarians, home, family, emotional security, they all gonna get stirred up. You might be rethinking where you belong or what feels stable. And my honorable mentions, my Cancers and my Scorpios, you may feel it deeply in your emotional body. You may not hit the plans the same way, but it can still hold memories and hidden fears and intuition. So let me show you something. Let me show you what this is going to be looking like. It's going to be looking like the High Priestess and the Nine of Swords right there. The High Priestess and the Nine of Swords. The High Priestess, the inner knowing, your intuitions and silence. The Nine of Swords right there. Yeah. Anxiety, late night thoughts, mental spirals. Don't be spiraling out, tarot bites. Do not spiral out. Here's the message. Not every thought is the truth. Listen inward. Listen inward. Don't let that fear speak louder than your intuition. So your mind may be racing. Your mind may be racing, and your intuition may whisper, but you got to learn the difference. One is fear and the other one is guidance. So, I'm not going to lay all that heavy shit on you and not give you something to hold on to. So here we go. We're going to affirm. Here we go, collective. We're going to affirm. I reflect without spiraling. I trust clarity to come. I reflect without spiraling, and I trust clarity to come. Yeah. That's the only way we got 3 weeks of this shit, okay? We got 3 weeks of this shit. So to give us our spiritual downloads, we're going to be using the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Miss Colette Baron Reed. I call her the First Lady of Hay House. And you all saw my shuffle. You all saw my pull. First one is for the collective, my air, water, earth, and fire signs. Please look for yours, for your oracle readings in my Instagram, my TikTok, and my YouTube. If you're not following me on those platforms, please follow me on those platforms. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, hit the notification bell. If this message brought you clarity and you feeling a little generous, my Venmo and my Buy Me Coffee is in the links, baby. Go ahead and put your money where your mouth is, right? Okay, so for the collective, the first one, card number 24. 2 + 4 is 6. And when we talk about the numerological aspects of the number 6, we're talking about harmony, improvement, balance, peace, family matters, romance matters. This card right here, first off, I'm gagged. You all saw my shuffle, you all saw my pull. How congruent is this card to the astrological forecast? Baby, this card says, let it go. Let it go. We're talking about endings. We're talking about a release. We're talking about new beginnings. And if we're going to talk about that, the tarot card that best fits that is the Death card. The scary Death card. The card of transformations. The card of new beginnings. So if we're getting this card right here, here's your question, my tarot bites. What are you still holding onto that's slowing you down? What are you still holding on to that is slowing you down? Because right now with this card, if you're holding on to it and universal mind is saying let it go, you clinging. You clinging on to some resentment. You got some stuck energy. You got to let that shit go. Because I'm going to tell you right now, freedom comes when you stop trying to control what's already been done. This card right here, death, that represents transformation. That represents letting go of the old. Holding on to those blocks of growth, holding on, it's going to block your growth. It's going to block your clarity. So, so drop it. You don't need it anymore. Let that shit go. And we're going to affirm with this oracle card and with the tarot card, we're going to affirm. I release what no longer serves me. I release what no longer serves me. Let it go, y'all. You don't need it. Let that shit go. All right. With all that being said, your assignment, stay in your alignment. And remember, whenever you get into a bad situation, imagine the outcome that you want. Close your eyes and ask the universe, show me how good it can be. I'll be back tomorrow, y'all. Y'all stay blessed.